everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. If you are new around here, then welcome. My name is Millie. I make videos all about beauty and testing products, creating different looks, and I am posting a new video every single day in October. But before I fall, pun intended, nose first into autumnal content, I wanted to do like a last hurrah for the summer colours, for something quite bright, quite fresh, pastel-y. I have sort of an idea in my head of what I want to do, but the colours that I'm wanting to use are quite summery. So this is like my last summer makeup look, probably. So the palettes that I have gotten out are the Mauves by Juvias and the Beauty Bay Pastels palette, and I'm thinking that this shade on the top row of the Pastels palette will go quite nicely with the purpley bright mauvey tones of the Juvias Place palette. And this colour on the bottom row is one of my all-time favourite eyeshadows. It's absolutely beautiful. It's just so intensely glittery, and I want that, okay? I want that today. I have been reaching for purples so much over the last like couple of weeks, and I am so here for it. And obviously next month and starting quite soon, I am going to be doing a lot of autumnal colours, more deep colours, so I wanted this to be quite fresh, quite summery, as like a last summery look. So let's just dive straight on in. Obviously, first step, going in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I can't stop using this. It is fantastic. I have this in the shade 2 Fair Light, and obviously I am super pale, so it is like, it looks slightly deeper than my skin tone. It's so pretty. It just adds a nice warmth, adds a really obviously beautiful glow. It's in the name, but it's just so pretty. I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury one. Obviously that's not an affordable drugstore product, so that's not what I'm about, but if it's anything like this, it's obviously incredible. For foundation, I brought this one out. I haven't used this in the longest time and I just can't remember what I think of it. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow foundation. I have this in the shade 130. I have absolutely no idea what I thought of this. I mean, I must have liked it because I kept it. If I really hated it, I wouldn't have kept it, but I can't remember. So let's just do 1 pump, maybe 2. Let's go for 2. Let's play it safe, and I will go in with the brush that I've been absolutely obsessed with, the Real Techniques Seamless Complexion brush, and I will get some of that into there and start applying it. So I don't hate this foundation. I'll start by saying that I don't hate it. However, my skin isn't in a great place at the minute. I have been ill pretty much constantly this whole month, and it's really showing in my skin, and I feel like where I have some extra texture and things, it's really picking up on that. And it's a very light coverage, which it says on the back. It says it's a light coverage, but like my other favourite at the minute, the Loreal BB cover, is also a light coverage, but I feel like that covers over everything nicer than this. I feel like this is picking up on quite a lot of my problem areas at the minute, making me feel even more insecure about them than I already am. So we'll go in with quite a bit of concealer. This is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. Again, one of my all-time favourites. I wanted to pick a concealer that I know I like in case I wasn't happy with the base and things. So glad I thought ahead with that one, and I'm just going to start working this into the eye sockets, and then I'll cover over anywhere else where I need it. That concealer has definitely rescued that. You can always rely on that NYX one, it's fantastic. That has just covered over like the redness and things in my cheeks that I was very aware of before. So I need to desperately add some colour back into my skin now. I'm going in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Lines. I'm so close to like the end of this one now. I don't want the end to come, but just going to warm up the face with this a little bit. So that is a nice amount of like colour added back into the skin. I really love those e.l.f. putty bronzers. I do just feel slightly shiny down the centre, so I'm going in with a tiny bit of the Revolution Pro Hydromatte setting powder on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to tap some of this down the centre now that I'm done with the cream products. Then for powder bronzer, I'm going in with the Kiko Baked Bronzer in 01. This has a really slight little shimmer to it, but the colour is just perfect. It's so like warm, and the slight bit of shimmer just makes your skin look so healthy and juicy, which obviously are all of the words that I need when I've been ill for 3 weeks straight. I'm also just going to put a little bit of that sort of across my eyes a little bit, basically just drown myself in it. And then with the same brush, going in with my Project Pan blush. This is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach, and I just want a little bit of that just to flush the cheeks a little. And because this is obviously like a warmer peachier shade, it just adds a beautiful sort of summery fresh look, and it's also very slightly shimmery, so it adds that nice glow. Again, drowning myself in bronzer and blush. What's new here? And then for brows, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow, of course, and a new brow pencil that I have from Revolution. It just says brow pencil on it, and this is in the shade brown, but I think it was called something like the Duo brow pencil, and I don't really know why it was called that. It's got a spoolie on one end and then like a triangular shaped pencil rather than like a really fine nib. But I've really been enjoying this, and let's face it, I desperately had to get some new brow products. I was getting bored of all of the ones that I had, so I'll be back when I've got some brows on. So that is the brows on, and I'm just looking at the eyeshadow palettes and deciding what I want to do. I think what I'm going to do is put this shade in the Juvias palette sort of through the crease and like under the eyes, and have that as like the transition shade. And then I'm going to go in with Euphoria and Daydream out of the Beauty Bay palette, those like purpley, pinky purpley shades, sort of do, I don't know, something with those, and then go back to the Juvias palette and go in with this shade on the bottom row, that really beautiful glitter, maybe just like down the centre, maybe blend it out across the lid. I don't know, let's see how that goes. So I will start with a big fluffy brush into the Juvias palette, that matte mauvey purple shade. And do I want to do something more round, or do I want to do something more winged out? I might do something more round. I always go winged, so let's go rounded. Let me know in the comments section if you have any Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes. Let me know which ones I need, because I have this the mauves one, and I also have a goldeny one. I think it's called the Warrior, and I absolutely adore them. The formulas are fantastic. The glitters are incredible. The best glitters I have ever used in my life. They're just so deeply reflective, and obviously I'm a magpie, so I love that. So let me know which ones are good, let me know which ones you recommend, because I am definitely in the market for some more of them. Then just a tiny little bit on the outer corner, I'm going to dip in with the same brush into that shade there. Tiny little bit. Just want to deepen up the outer corner a little bit before I go in with those pastel shades from the Beauty Bay palette. And then I'm going in with the Beauty Bay palette into the shade Euphoria on a small flat brush, and I'm just going to load that up and start packing that all over the lid. In the pan, this definitely looks more sort of lilac-y, like it's pink, but it has more of a lilac-y look to it. But on the eyes, this is just coming up like straight bubblegum pink. which isn't necessarily what I was going for. So I'm just going to dip in to a little bit. Oh, don't mind me, just one of my lights falling over. Bit wonky. It'll do. Going to dip into a little bit of that Daydream shade, as we were, and build that up sort of over the top. And then back in with that first fluffy brush to blend all of that out. Yes, that pink to lilac. It's like strawberry ice cream. That's really like pastel and pretty. So going back into the Juvias palette now because I need glitter, okay? I need that glitter just down the centre. So again, going in with my finger because otherwise using a brush I'm just going to end up with that all over my face. Put some of that on there and I'm just going to pop that down the middle. Oh yeah, there we go. So I've ended up with that all over my lid now instead of just down the centre, but I absolutely adore that shade. I don't even know if you can see how pretty it is, how many different colours there are. I hope you can. I hope you can see how pretty that is because it's honestly one of my favourites. It's just beautiful. So for mascara, I'm going to be using this one. This is the Rimmel Thrill Seeker mascara. It is already nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I don't need this makeup to be the most long lasting, hence why I'm using this mascara. If you saw my review of this when I very first tried it, it's not great. It's not really good for being long lasting, but it is good for very thick dramatic lashes, which is what I want to do today. Like dramatic lashes, yes, but very difficult to apply, and I know that this will be flaking off my face within about half an hour, so wouldn't recommend, but I do like how it looks. It's just not the best that I've ever tried. If you want a really thick volumizing mascara like this that does actually last all day, then you need to try the e.l.f. Big Mood. The absolute best mascara I've ever tried for these sort of very clumpy, thick, dramatic lashes. I just don't use that in every single video because it would get boring. Right, I didn't bring a lipstick over. Be right back. I'm going to line my lips first with obviously the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in 018 Rose Addiction. And then lipstick, I'm going to use the Revolution matte lipstick in Chauffer. And then I'm just going to tap a little bit of this over the centre. This is the L'Oreal Colour Riche Shine in Coconut Plump. And then I think I'm done. Maybe just a little bit more blush. Yes, I am done. This is such a winning lip combination. I absolutely love it. And I love those eyeshadows together. I have never put that topper, that glitter topper over the top of those Beauty Bay Pastels shades before. But I'm definitely going to be doing that again when it's not Everyday October and I have time to play again. I will definitely do this look again. I absolutely love it. It's giving me strawberry ice cream vibes. Maybe it's just me. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see a new video from me every single day in October, you can subscribe. How many times can I say? Everyday October. But that is coming up very, very soon, and I hope that you will enjoy everything that I have planned, because it's gonna be a crazy month. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!